Hi, welcome to Recap Kingdom. Today I'm going to explain an action drama film called Top Gun. Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell is currently a test pilot with the United States Navy, more than 3 decades after his experience at Top Gun. Maverick flies the prototype to its speed goal before pushing further into high hypersonic speed, killing it as Rear Admiral Chester Hammer Kane approaches with plans to halt the hypersonic, Dark Star, scramjet program and divert funding to drone programs. Instead of sending Maverick to NAS North Island as a TOPGUN instructor as ordered by Maverick's friend and former foe Admiral Tom Iceman Kaczynski, head of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, Kane wants to ground him for his irresponsibility. Vice Admiral Bo, Cyclone, Simpson and Rear Admiral Solomon, Warlock, Bates assign Maverick to train a select squad of F/A-18E, F Super Hornet pilots for a pressing mission: the attack on an unauthorized uranium enrichment facility in another nation. The plant is protected by 5th-generation Su-57 fighters flying out of a neighboring airbase and surface-to-air missiles because it is located in a deep depression at the end of a canyon. 2 pairs of Super Hornets will be used in Maverick's attack, and they will fly across a canyon to destroy the plant. Particularly Lieutenant Jake Hangman Saracen and Lieutenant Bradley Rooster Bradshaw, the son of Maverick's late best friend and Rio Nick Goose Bradshaw, first reject Maverick. As the pilots prepare for the trip, tension arises between Hangman and Rooster, who clash over Rooster's prudence and Hangman's carefree attitude toward his wingmen. The pilots re-evaluate and gather around Maverick as they watch him. Additionally, Maverick meets up with his ex-girlfriend Penny Benjamin, to whom he confesses that Rooster's mother, who is now deceased, forced him to vow to prevent her son from flying and prevented Rooster from applying to the Naval Academy, which set back his career. Later, Iceman, a man with throat cancer who largely uses a computer keyboard to communicate, is introduced to Maverick. Days after assuring Maverick that he would educate the team, he passes away. Maverick and the pilots visit his burial, where they see a missing man formation. With Iceman gone, Cyclone appoints a new mission trainer and changes the task's parameters such that they are less perilous when approached but more risky when exited. Maverick proves it was possible by doing an unauthorized flight of the simulated course using the original settings. Having changed his mind, Cyclone grudgingly chooses Maverick to spearhead the strike. While Rooster is paired with Payback and his WSO fanboy, Maverick selects the mission team and assigns himself to Phoenix and her WSO Bob. The remaining pilots and Hangman are placed on alert. The guided missile cruiser USS Leyte Gulf fires Tomahawk cruise missiles to bomb the airbase close to the plant as the team takes off from the aircraft carrier USS Theodore Roosevelt. After reaching the plant and taking it out, the crew is assaulted by surface-to-air missiles and 2 Su-57 felons that are on patrol. Maverick gives up his jet to protect Rooster when his options for defense are exhausted. He then ejects. The surviving aircraft return to the carrier after concluding that Maverick was killed in battle. Rooster defies instructions and goes around to save Maverick from a Mi-24 helicopter gunship. Unfortunately, Rooster is then downed by a second surface-to-air missile and ejects close by. Once again together, they move in the direction of the demolished airbase where they grab an F-14 Tomcat and return to the carrier. When Maverick and Rooster run out of ammo and anti-aircraft weapons, a third Su-57 intercepts them and they are forced to fire down 2 of them. The planes return to support the carrier after Hangman is summoned from standby to fire down the Su-57, and Maverick and Rooster make up there. Maverick and Rooster collaborate on a P-51 Mustang at a hangar close to the test facility where Maverick was formerly stationed some time after the operation. When Penny and Amelia show up, Maverick takes Amelia for a trip in the P-51. In addition to a picture of their successful mission, Rooster walks over to a photo board and acknowledges pictures of his late father and a younger Maverick.